supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hold and fire complete. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Power football with the run. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawk. back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
To the air on second down. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Nice punt, and he'll make the Bearcats at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab on the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. They'll go to the toss. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a hit the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. Turning on the Jets. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the quick pass. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
With the run on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. LSU right back to the line. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown LSU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, and he missed it. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that. the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. LSU quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Final play of the quarter coming. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Here's a hit. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Durham. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Good timing on the quick out. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. LSU right back to the line. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. With the catch, it's Hilton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Here comes the two-point try. It's incomplete, so the two-point conversion no good, but there is a flag on the play.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got his man quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. The sneak scores it.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Get set, get set.
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So now it's second and long. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the right. Finds some room. Oh, he's getting it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Sayin. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Tate. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking down the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks, as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Goes to the option. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Offense, quick tempo. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he holds it inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. Quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Graham. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Pulls and fires complete. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Gives it on the option. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best runs.
It's a seam wide open. He's loose. He's at the 40. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He got a step and just dusted the field. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Delivers the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got the first down, looking for more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
That is such a great play by that defender, and how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Keeps it going. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Peoples. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Bringing the heat. He's got him. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the wrong throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Little over-anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Down up it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Got out of trouble and throws. It's ugly, but it worked. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The give out of the gun. At the 45, on its way. Open field on the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he tacked on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the option. Quick toss. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, what a good job by the pass rush. Getting to the QB and putting a lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You got to get quarterback hits.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. There he goes. Nice pickup. Gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Bennett. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Into the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that That is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Trying to do it on the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Battered at the line and incomplete, and that's a great way to play pass defense if you can get the pressure. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Looking for room. It's Peoples. Oh, out of space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Second and long. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Snags it over the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal coming up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab, it's Dingle. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He wants to change this route. To the air. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. He's got it and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. Run in the red zone, it's People. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes a handoff. It's Peoples. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a shot to win.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. It's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harbor. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The run from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.